Fall weather brings many seasonal traditions. Halloween, leaves changing, and a slight chill in the air. But something darker lies beneath. The worshipping of what's called La Santa Muerte, or the Dead Saint. Sometimes incorporated into the Day of the Dead festivals, this religious cult figure was founded in Mexico and condemned by the church, but followed by outsiders,
criminals, drug dealers, sex workers,
who find the saint accepts them for who they are.
It was for people who felt like they weren't welcome or they were outed by the Catholic Church, which is the prominent religion in Mexico.
Ada Romano's article in the Commonwealth Times highlights the fascination among followers.
It's like people want to be different and people want to follow something that other people might not agree with.
The cult even has its own official website, santamuerte.org. There you can find various rituals and altars to get those interested in the dead saint all the information they need. Hundreds of Google results and YouTube videos on the faith might be proof that it has many followers around the world, but people like Ada warn others not to jump into it so quickly.
Learn the history, learn like where it came from, learn what it is that they stand for, and then form an opinion on it instead of just like, oh, it's edgy to like this, so.
Haunting for some, helpful for others, suggesting there really can be something for everybody. Malcolm Key, VCU News. We all need it. One of the most important activities in our day is exercising. But can a lack of this be more harmful to your body than this? It may be hard to believe, but researchers at the Cleveland Clinic say otherwise. After studying patients for over 20 years, they found that being unfit can have deadlier results than having diabetes or smoking. And the simplest cure is exercise. And what better way to get all the benefits of exercise than at the gym? Doctors recommend at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity a day, but only 26% of men and 19% of women achieve this recommendation.
That really is a wake-up call to people to do more exercise.
Dana Ladd is the manager of the Community Health Education Center, a medical library for MCV hospital patients.
We can help them locate either web resources or print resources or videos to help meet their information needs. So we have a variety of books here. We also have a children's section for kids to learn more about their health.
The center even has a room for meditating.
Every Wednesday and Friday, we do a guided stress relief meditation session.
To those who don't get enough exercise in their daily routines,
probably the earlier they start, the better. And just find exercises or physical activity that you enjoy and that's fun to do, and just make it a routine that you carry into adulthood and throughout your life.
As for me, let's just say making gains is going at the top of my list of things to do. Malcolm Key, VCU News. Monroe Park isn't the only thing getting an updated VCU. The West Main Street parking deck is getting a touch-up this semester, with renovations including concrete repair, seal coating, and a new paint job. But many of these new additions
the construction really just kind of impedes driving through the parking deck.
Are coming with a price. Just like many others, VCU student Warren Milner has a hard time adjusting to the constant construction work.
It slows down traffic going through the parking deck, makes it hard to get out.
Wilner is just one of the hundreds of VCU attendants who have a prepaid parking pass, which grants any holders entry to the deck for a semester fee, but the pickings are slim.
I think it's not fair, and I think that they didn't tell us about it until it was already going on.
Parking Operations Manager Barbara Kidd sent out an email to subscribers of the West Main Street deck on August 29th, stating that over 200 spaces will be made unavailable to paying students and faculty members. Despite the inconvenience, students have no hard feelings.
I'd buy another parking pass here. It's the best parking deck, in my opinion, for the campus.
Yeah, because I need it, and parking is difficult around here. And I wanted West Main because it's near all of my classes, so I sort of just dealt with it.
The clock is ticking. With the registration deadline coming to a close, organizations are lending a helping hand to VCU students who might be running behind.
We have such a huge population of young people, and some of them aren't registered to vote, some of them are.
Shane McFadden is just one of the many students working for NextGen, a nonprofit committee dedicated to the power of voting. McFadden takes much pride in what he's doing.
Because we're part of a democracy and everyone's opinion matters, and the only way for your opinion to be heard in the government is for you to vote.
These days, more millennials are engaging themselves in the political world, all thanks to a device kept in their pockets.
We're able to record a lot more. We're being exposed to a lot more. And I think
Dr. Kimberly Matthews is a professor of the VCU LEAD program and author of the book, The Richmond Crusade for Voters. After the tragic events in Charlottesville last year, Matthews notes the ways younger generations are staying focused on the world around them.
So students are getting involved, they're understanding how important it is to vote, but also not just to vote, but be an educated voter, educate other people, and to become active in their own community.
As for candidates in the next election,
look at yourself as well. All those people were just regular people before they were voted into office, and you can as well.